It's David from Prospect Football, and I'm going to show you some drills to keep you ticking over during this lockdown, okay guys? So the first thing we're going to be looking at is just inside passes off of the wall, if you can find one near you. I'm going to use the bounce board in this case, okay? So I'm focusing on the middle of the ball every single time. So I'm here, there, moving my feet, keeping my chest over the ball, just like so. Focusing on the middle of the ball, not getting under it, not getting too far on top of it, every single time, guys, okay? Then I'll switch onto my left foot, again, watch my feet, every single time I pass it, I'm moving, okay, guys? And then switch again, go for about 10 reps each foot, and then after you've done that.
Okay guys, so the first thing we're doing here, we're focusing on a few things, okay? As simple as it is, you want to focus on keeping your head over the ball, as you can see, and passing through the middle of the ball, okay? So every single time you're really concentrating on hitting the middle of the ball, but also you're moving your feet every time you passed it. So you're not flat-footed at all during this drill, okay? So as you can see, as soon as I pass it, I'm moving and adjusting where I need to be. After you've done a few on your right foot, switch over to your left and do this about 2 or 3 times.
Okay, so next one we're going to do 2 touches now, alternate feet. So receiving, passing with your right, receiving, passing with your left. Again, focusing on hitting the middle of the board or middle of the ball as well, if you're working with a wall. Okay, so it's going to be here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Moving your feet constantly, okay? Past it, react, move your feet so you can have a good first touch, okay? Good firm pass, again, middle of the ball.
Moving on guys, okay, on to the next one. We're now into 2 touches. So as you can see, I'm receiving and passing this time. Similar things as in we're passing through the middle of the ball, but also now we're going to have to pass it slightly diagonally so it comes onto the other foot off of the wall or the bounce board, whatever you're using. And again, adjusting our feet so that our first touch is good in front of us as well and not under us, so we're having to dig it out.
Next one, very similar to the first one, except this time we're working on our balance, okay guys? So you're going to be here, again, with your wall, in this case bounce board, balancing on one leg, middle of the ball every time, guys, okay? Trust me, harder than it looks. There, focusing on your balance in a quarter squat.
Okay guys, on to the 3rd drill now, and moving on to single leg balance pass. What you really want to focus with this one is getting into a quarter squat, so you're in a good position to keep your balance, and again passing through the middle of the ball. Trust me, this one is harder than it looks. It requires quite a lot of core stability and focus and concentration, really. So get your balance first. After that, you can get a rhythm with either foot.
Okay, so the next one we're going to do a little bit more advanced. It's going to be 2 bounces off the board. So 1, 2. I'm going to shift my body here, inside, outside, and back in. 1, 2. Left foot, shift. 1, 2. Inside, shift. So when we do this one, we want to really focus on keeping our chest over the ball, so then we're always in control. If your chest isn't over the ball, you come across, you end up reaching for it, you're not really in control of it, okay? So really focus on that. It should look something like this. So we go 1, 2, shift your body, there, 1, 2, other side, inside, outside, 1, 2, inside, outside, 1, 2, inside, outside.
Drill number 4. Again, getting a little bit more advanced. Okay, we're going to be looking for 2 passes in the middle off the board. Then when you come to the side, okay, chest over the ball, shifting it inside, pushing it back out with the outside of your foot into 2 passes again. Important things, keeping your chest over the ball, and also 2 movements. So your inside-outside isn't a flick, essentially, okay? It's 1 touch inside, move your body, chest over the ball, and then pushing it outside with your outside of the foot.
Okay, so the next one we're going to do is going to be outside of the foot, followed by a Cruyff, and then you're back in and onto the other side. So again, 2 passes in the middle, 1, 2, outside of your foot, Cruyff, back in, 1, 2, outside, again, Cruyff, 1, 2. So here, back in, 1, 2.
Moving on now, so similar to the last one, except 2 passes in the middle, and then you're actually going to receive it with the outside of your foot, and then you're going to perform a Cruyff turn and bringing it back, okay? Again, chest over the ball is important, dragging it with the outside of your foot and bringing it back in with a Cruyff turn.
Okay guys, so moving on now. If you have a cone, put one in the middle, you can use a trainer, anything. All we're going to do, against the wall, inside pass, here, shift across, pass, touch, pass, touch, pass. If you can, always keeping the ball in front of you with your first touch goes, okay? Touch, pass, touch.
This drill, coming off the wall or bounce board if you have one, we're really focusing on shifting it across your body using both feet. And so if you shift it with your right, you're passing with your left, then you'll be receiving it again on your left, passing it with your right. So as soon as you pass the ball, you need to adjust your feet. Again, make sure your chest is over the ball. First touch has to be good, shifting it across your body and passing through the middle of the ball. Again, as soon as you passed, you don't have much time, so you're going to have to adjust your feet to keep the drill going.
Right, so the next one we're going to do, receiving it on the outside of your foot, cone in the middle. You're going to shift it outside your body, reverse it back in, shift, reverse, shift, reverse, just like that, okay guys? Use your right foot first, or your better foot, here, reverse.
Now, coming off the board or the wall, you're focusing on a diagonal pass. So when you're doing this, your shoulders are actually facing away from the board and you're passing it across your body. So you're closing your body in the last second, readjusting your feet, pushing out with the outside of your foot, and again, passing on the diagonal.
Okay guys, next one, moving on. Take your cone, move it either way of your board slightly, so you've got more to aim for. How this one's going to work, pass right foot or left foot off the board, body shape, here, drag, pass back in. What's important here, after you pass the ball, turn sideways on, okay? Allows you to take your touch on the back foot, drag, back in guys, okay? So it should look like this. There, open your body, drag. There, open your body, drag. Okay guys?
8th and final drill now, okay? You're going to get your cone or whatever you're using, it could be a trainer, move it to the side slightly now, and you're going to pass off the board. What you're going to do is open your hips and open your body, okay? So you can receive it on the back foot, push the ball forward, and then drag it back in an L shape on your opposite foot. Repeat this again. It's easier. Keep your shoulders over the ball and make sure that you open up your body and adjust your feet after you've passed the ball.